So it's barely 3 weeks till Team 267 are climbing Snowdon. So I'm out on another practice walk. I never thought of the idea of practicing walking, but there you go. As you can see, just in the background there, that's Kilimanjaro, my second practice venue. I know it looks a lot like Aylesbury, but yeah, who knew? So yeah, I just want to encourage you guys to look at what 267 is doing this year and get behind us, whether that's just by sponsoring us climbing Snowdon or running a half marathon, or just talking to us about this next stage of our vision. We've got a plan, we've got a physical plan. Some amazing lady named Amy who's an architect. She's designed our dream, our sort of thing we've imagined, and she's put it on paper, and it's attached here. You can have a look. I'd love to tell you about it more. I'd love to go for coffee with you. But we feel in 267 that the next stage of our journey is to create a physical place for youth and children's ministry, and those that deliver it, those leaders and those volunteers and those young leaders have a place to grow and thrive, just like anything. You know, we outgrow things, don't we? We need new things so that we can grow more, whether it's, you know, shoes or you know, the junior ski slope, to really embrace who we are and to allow God to do everything that He wants to do in us. We need to grow, and so our sort of vision and challenge for the next few years is that we want a space to grow into ourselves, but also we want a space that we can help others grow. You know, the reason we changed our tagline a few years ago to resource, grow, celebrate was that we wanted to help people grow, whether that's kids, young people, or leaders, and in fact, you know, churches. We want to grow the family of God, and so our vision is a physical space. And we can all, I think, really connect with a physical space that is either home, you know, depending on your age. You think of, I always think of the Cheers bar or the couch in Friends at Central Perk, or around a fire with friends on holiday. We have a place that we know we grow in. We have those conversations that we can be ourselves in those spaces. We share the things that make us happy, the things that give us this real joy, but also the things that we carry and the challenges we face. And so the sort of community hub that we want to create in 267 is a physical space. It is a building. It is sort of an outdoor living space where groups can come and stay. It is an outside chapel where people can be in the creation that God has given us. And it is an exciting vision. It's a big vision. It's probably bigger than I first imagined, but God's all about bigger than we imagine, isn't He? We know that. And so in a few weeks' time, we're going to be climbing Snowdon. We'd love you to get behind us. We'd love you to talk to us more, because we do really think this is our next step. But we need people with us. We need friends. We need prayers. We need donors. We need fellow walkers. And so if you fancy the first week of April climbing Snowdon with us and doing a bit of fundraising, then you can. We've got a bunch of spaces still available, but I'd love to chat to you more. This is an exciting time for us. We think God is taking us on the next step. You know, I was reading a book this morning by Erwin McManus, and he talks about the worry that we've domesticated our faith. He described it as like maybe a tiger in a cage. And I don't want my faith to be like that. I don't want the faith of the kids and young people I meet with to be like that. I want it to be a wild faith, an open faith, a free faith that God continues to speak into. God isn't a historical figure that was in a book. God is alive. And we want this next stage of our vision to be alive like that. 267 doesn't want to be limited by space. You know, at the moment we're just in a cabin in a car park, and that's been great for where we have been the last few years, but I think we've outgrown it. I think we need to roam free a bit more. So I just pray that you could journey with us in this next step. Yeah, maybe I'll do another video just before Snowdon, but please do support us, because I think God's doing something really significant through us.